I just wanted to share a funny story if I haven't already. Me and a buddy online, I'm not sure if he wants me to say his name or not, but a buddy online used to joke about how we thought that Santa Muerte wanted your tears, like as payment. And it took us a minute because we like to kind of study on our own. We don't really like being force fed information. We kind of like to figure it out on our own. And just, kind of like test the formulas, if you will. But we were like, after a while, we were beginning to realize that no. It's not that she wants your tears as payment. It's that by you having a very intense emotional experience with her, anywhere, at your altar, anywhere, by doing so, you're creating a stronger relationship. It's almost kind of like the way it would be when you get serious or sentimental with somebody that's just getting to know you, or with a relative or with a significant other. They begin to see a deeper side of you, but it creates a magnetism. It creates a firmer bond between you and that other person. So that's, I think, now what we understand to happen when you're crying in front of your altar, when you're angry, when you're anxious, when you're sick, when you're depressed. Any of those heavy, intense moments in your life, when you share them with her, it solidifies that bond for you. And even though it feels like you might be talking to yourself, or maybe it doesn't, but if it does feel like you're talking to yourself, you're not. You're not. You are being heard. And there's plenty of proof of that. But like, if I wanted to, I just want to share like my own personal testimony as to how that in and of itself can seal the bond with her. And side note, it's different for everybody. It could take like, a certain amount of time with some person and a certain amount of time with another person. So we don't have like a definitive timeline that we can give you on, how quickly can I connect with her that deep? Nobody knows. It's entirely up to you on how much effort you put in. But anyways, I have been told by relatives, by friends, by acquaintances, by associates online, all of which had dreams about her and about me, that through the process of our relationship, we have created a bond that cannot be severed, and it's a spiritual bond, and that it supersedes any other spiritual bond. And I've always been okay with that. I have been told in a very negative way by other spirits, and in my meditations, they say, I can't go any further with you because Santa Muerte is in the way. I can't achieve what it is you want me to achieve because I have to basically like abide by Santa Muerte's rules. You two have a strong bond to where I can't break through. So, if you want to, like with other spirits, like if you want to work with me, if you want to get through to me, you have to take it up with her, because she is creating a barrier between us. Man, I've had that happen with like ancestors. I've had that happen with, I don't want to get into details because then I don't want it to sound like an ego match or a pissing match or anything like that. But I have had it happen with a plethora of different kinds of spirits, and they all say the same thing. You have to go through her if you want to deal with us. And that in and of itself should make you realize how strong she is. But I just wanted to share that story because I found it moving. So if I want to move any direction, and granted, I want you to know that she, yes, can introduce you to other religions, other spiritualities, other spirits, other practices, other traditions, that sort of thing. Yes, she can be the gateway to introduce you to those things. I used to think no, but yes, she absolutely can. When she does that for you, she's still she should be still number one. She is likely, not all the time, but she is likely going to be the one that is closest to you, right there next to your ancestors. And sometimes even your ancestors have to go through her. But, That's the devotion that we want to have with her. That's the kind of commitment that in the beginning we wanted to achieve with her. I mean, at least I did after I finally got over my fear of her. And here it is, and it's like she's priority. She has to be number one above everything else. And anything else that you bring into your life, or anyone else that you bring into your life, has to be okay with that. And I don't really think that you honestly want to sever contact with her. I mean, she's a miracle worker. She doesn't have millions of followers for no reason. You know, like, she comes through. Just different ways for different people, different times. Some things take longer than others, and some things are never meant to be in the first place, you know? So I just kind of wanted to share that story about the tears. We used to think that she wanted your tears, but we had to understand it on a deeper level, that she thrives off of the deep emotional moments just as much as she thrives off of your daily talks with coffee, you know, your daily tea and biscuit talks with her, whatever it is that you sit down and eat with her. You know, when you go and you get a taco in the morning, like us Texans, and you sit down and you have a taco with her in the morning, those are the moments that bring you closer, that bond you closer. And they're free, you know? So yeah, just wanted to share that. I hope it was helpful to some people. Maybe some people needed to hear this, especially if you're new. It shouldn't have to cost a lot of money to create a relationship with her. It's free. There's no initiations. There's no trials, like through the process of somebody else initiating you. No, you do it on your own. And it can take time, but in my opinion, it's worth it. So thanks for watching this 7-minute video.